What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And before I jump into things, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe by hitting the button below. Now, as for some of the highlights in this video, we have a big update on the Air Jordan 1 High OG Black Toe Reimagined. As well, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 4 Orchid, and a lot more from Jordan Brand. Now from Nike, we have a couple releases from the Kobe line, and a few other things. Now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. We have another Nike Air Flightposite 1 returning. This one is known as Black, or some would call them Black Metallic. Also, during Holiday 2024, the Metallic Gold pair will return. So this is another OG colorway, which was released in 1999. We also saw a retro take place in 2008. And then later on, we saw a similar pair. That one was known as Black Carbon, the biggest difference being carbon fiber, and it was all blacked out. But this shoe was also part of Nike's Alpha project, which also birthed a handful of really nice shoes, including the Nike Air Presto, the Zoom Huarache 2K4, and the Air Zoom GP, which are some of my favorites. Now for 2025, the pair will feature a black and black color combination, and the shoes feature black throughout. We have metallic silver on the midfoot shank plate. As well, they're known for the zipper shroud, and they also come with a Foamposite shell. The Flightposite was also a follow-up. In 1997, we saw the Foamposite 1 debut, and then in 1998, Nike released the Foamposite Pro. So in 1999, they dropped the Flightposite. Now, the shoe was worn by some of the greats. Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan starred in a few commercials showing off the shoes as well as playing on court. And then Jason Kidd wore the shoes as well as Allen Houston. Now for this pair, we don't have a specific release date, but spring 2025 is when they're going to return, and the retail price will be $240. Yuto Horigome will have another Nike SB Dunk Low collaboration dropping in spring 2025. This pair is known as Asparagus. Now, these images are samples, so for the 2025 pair, there might be some minor changes for the retail release. And not everything is known about the shoes, however, more than likely they are connected to his background being from Japan. And the official colorway is Asparagus, Legion Green, Light Khaki, Dark Loden, Sesame, and Burnt Sienna. Now the shoes feature green throughout, and then the lighter shade of green has speckled detailing which kind of resembles asparagus. On the ankle we have this line pattern which resembles wood, and then we have a darker shade of green on the leather swoosh, suede on the base, Yuto's branding on the lateral heel which was seen on his previous collaboration, and then finishing the look is a white midsole with a green rubber outsole along with speckled detailing. Now this pair will come with 3 sets of laces. We have white already laced in. Actually, it's more like a cream hue. And then they also come with pink and green laces. Unfortunately, we don't have a specific release date, but spring 2025 is when they're expected to debut, and the retail price will be $130. Spring 2025, it'll bring us a lot of different Kobe releases across different models. There's going to be 2 that I'm going to go over in this video, but the first one is the return of the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Protro Masterpiece. Now, I did receive confirmation about this shoe returning a couple weeks back. I was waiting to get it out to you guys. And for those that don't know, this is an original colorway of the Kobe 9 Elite. They're now going to return in Protro form, and they were originally released back in February 2014, specifically on the 8th. Unfortunately, this time around, we don't have a specific release date as of yet. But later this year, Nike Basketball will start to release the Kobe 9. We have the Halo version dropping in the EM Low as well as the Elite High. We have the Christmas edition, and then the Kobe 9 Protro EM Gift of Mamba. All of those pairs that I just went over will drop during 2024, but we have the Masterpiece returning in spring 2025, and the shoes come dressed in a black, metallic silver, bright crimson, and volt color combination. So the pair features a multicolor Flyknit on the base, and then a black overlay. The midsole also features multicolored speckled accents and carbon fiber areas. We have additional branding on the heels, which includes KB 9th for his 9th signature shoe, and it has 9 red lines. So that's also a nod to the shoes being his 9th signature shoe and the Achilles surgery that he had. Other details includes gray on the rubber outsole along with Volt detailing. So like I mentioned, spring 2025 is when they're going to release, although we don't have a specific release date, and the retail price will be $240. Also, they will release in grade school sizes, and the retail price will be $140. The last shoe for Nike I'm going to talk about is the Nike Kobe 5 Protro Eggplant. Now, before we get into things, the image used is a mock-up. What actually releases may look different. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see how the shoes are going to look. A lot of the times, these upcoming Kobe releases, they're kept under wraps as far as really early information goes. So we're calling it Eggplant just based off of the colorway. Now, it's possible that Nike Basketball could have a whole theme to the shoes, maybe call them Lakers or something along those lines. Now, back in 2010, there was a Kobe 5 known as Lakers that was released, and the official colorway for that shoe is black Del Sol and varsity purple. Now, this shoe isn't going to be that pair just because the color blocking is different. So for the Eggplant pair, the official colorway is Eggplant, black, and metallic gold. So they could look like this or something totally different. Unfortunately, I can't confirm it as of now. And as for a specific release date, unfortunately, I don't have one, but spring 2025 is when they're expected to debut, and the retail price will be $190. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down in the comment section below. If they drop like this, would you buy? Moving on to Jordan Brand, and we have a look at another Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack TR dropping later this year. Now, actually, images of this shoe leaked back in 2013, I believe. It wasn't the best images. They were on the feet of Travis Scott, and some people blew them up, trying to make it where you can get a closer look, but the quality just wasn't that great. This pair, known as Dark Mocha, comes dressed in a dark mocha black and cell color combination. You know, I like the shade of mocha, but I don't know, I just feel that it's being used quite a bit, especially across Travis Scott collabs. Anyways, going over the pair, it features canvas across the base, done in black, and then we have mocha suede on the overlays. We have the signature forefoot strap, which is done in brown, and then we have black leather on the backward swoosh logos across the panels. His Cactus Jack face logo hits the heel while Jack is written across the black rubber outsole in cell. It's a decent fall colorway, I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, if you're interested in buying, a release will take place on October 4th, but it's possible they could get delayed. There's a lot of time until then, and the retail price will be $200. We have new photos of the Air Jordan 1 High OG first in flight. Now, this shoe I've been getting a lot of feedback on. It seems that a lot of people are excited about the release. Also, people are upset that they're a women's exclusive, and unfortunately, they won't be available in extended women's sizing. Personally, I love the colorway of the shoe. I love the blocking as well. And for those that don't know, the pair features a university blue, university gold, cell, and midnight navy color combination. I said it before, but this pair kind of reminds me of a Marquette PE, just in kind of reverse color blocking. And for those that are interested in buying, they will release on July 6th. The retail price in women's sizing is $180. Preschool will cost $85, and taller sizes will cost $70. Several days ago, official images popped up of the Air Jordan 11 Low Diffused Blue, which gives us our best look yet. We still have a while to go until the release date, which takes place in August. I'll get to that more later on. Initially, we were calling them white and midnight navy, or just white and navy, but the diffused blue shade, I guess, is a little bit more fitting, gives it more of a unique name. And the official colorway is white, midnight navy, diffused blue, and football gray. So if you just hear the color description and you don't know what the shoes look like, they kind of have Georgetown Hoya vibes. However, when you're looking at them, not so much, at least in my opinion. But going over the pair, they feature white mesh on the upper, and then we have diffused blue on the patent leather mudguards, liner, tongue branding, and the heel overlay. Along with midnight navy accents, we have a white midsole and a milky semi-translucent outsole to complete the look. Now, as for a release date, this pair is set to debut on August 17th, and the retail price will be $190. A pair that I've been waiting for better images to surface of is the Air Jordan 1 High OG Gold Metal. Now, some are calling this shoe metallic gold. I was as well, but the true inspiration behind this release is the gold medal, and we have the Olympic Games coming up. So this is a pair that will also help celebrate the Olympic Games. Now, if the shoe looks a little bit off to you, that's because the images are of a grade school pair. So they're also going to release in adult sizing, and the shoes come dressed in a black, metallic gold, and cell color combination. So the pair features black across the panels, and then we have tumbled leather with a kind of like a shiny finish on the ankle, around the heel, swoosh, and across the toe box. That is done in gold. Gold also fills in the Nike Air branding on the tongue. We have black on the ankle within the Wings logo, on most of the tongue, liner, and the laces. Other details includes a white midsole and a gold rubber outsole. These are really nice. I like them. I like when Jordan Brand combines black and gold. It's just a clean colorway. Hopefully people aren't feeling these so I can get them on sale, and for those who also like the shoes can as well. But as for a release date, August 10th is when they're scheduled to drop, and the retail price will be $180. I'm not going to lie, I waited and waited, hoping that better images would pop up before I talked about this shoe, just because the quality of this photo is just bad. The overall look, everything about it, and I know the individual who is tagged in this photo watches my videos, so please don't take any offense to this. If anything, try to get better photos, please. Now, this is a first look at the Air Jordan 4 Orchid. Now, you guys might remember that Z and I put out a mock-up months and months back stating that this was what was releasing. However, it turns out there is one change that Jordan Brand is going to do to the pair releasing, and that is black underneath the mesh netting. On our original mock-up, we had Orchid, which is like a shade of pink. But yeah, it looks like Jordan Brand went with a slightly different route. But other than that, everything else is on point. They feature that shade of pink in suede across the entire upper. It also covers the suede tongue, fills in the Jumpman on the tongue, and then we have cement print across most of the midsole, winged eye stays, and the heel. Now you can kind of see it in this image. The heel, the Jumpman will be in black. We also have white laces as well as white on the midsole closest to the Air unit. And then the outsole will feature a combination of black and neutral gray. I'm going to be honest, these are pretty nice. I kind of like them. Now, could I personally pull them off wearing them? No, I couldn't. But I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this can. Now, like I mentioned, these will release in women's sizing, and the release date is currently scheduled for October 5th. It's possible it could get delayed, and the retail price will be $215. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down in the comment section below. Do you plan on picking them up or passing? Last up today, we got some big updates on the Air Jordan 1 High OG Black Toe Reimagined. Now, before I go over these updates, I want to go over what we already know. So instead of featuring the Wings logo on the ankle, the shoes will have Air Jordan text, which is a nod to the sample that Michael Jordan had and wore. Other than that, they won't feature any different materials. They will be constructed with leather. Now, initially, they weren't supposed to have any age detailing. However, there is a possibility that the midsole could be aged. I'm still waiting on the confirmation on that part. If I find out before putting this video together, I'll leave a caption somewhere so you guys know. Furthermore, there's some added details to this shoe. Stuff we didn't know about until recently. Now, Michael Jordan wore this sample pair during at least one of the games in the 1984-85 NBA season. After the game, he wound up gifting this pair to a friend. Before giving this pair to a friend, on the left inner collar, he signed it with "My Very Best, Michael Jordan." Now, on the right side of the inner collar, it also reads, my very best to brother, love always, Michael Jordan, number 23. So with that line, it possibly could have been gifted to his brother, but it just says to brother, not to my brother, but that's besides the point. One of the elements on this shoe that I can confirm is that on the left inner collar, it will have my very best Michael Jordan with his signature. Yesterday, Sneakerhead Z dropped a new mock-up showing that. So this is the medial side. As well, a lot of people are asking about the tongue. Will it be done in white or black? The tongue will be done in black. So for those that are looking forward to that, they will have a black tongue. And the new mock-ups that are shown are on point to what's releasing. Now, at the time of recording, I can't confirm if the right side will have my very best to brother, love always, Michael Jordan, and the number 23. So not only is this pair inspired by the prototype / sample that Michael Jordan had, but the pair he wore and gifted to somebody, apparently a friend, or it could have been a brother. Now, I know some people are going to be upset about this. I know a lot of people were already upset about the Air Jordan text. But in my opinion, I think for somebody who is a collector, who really knows about like the Jordan brand history and Michael Jordan history and can appreciate that part, will absolutely love this shoe. So for me, this is a 100% pickup. I love everything about it. But I am coming from a biased point because I do have the pair that dropped in 2016, I believe, the black toe. So I don't necessarily need another pair of the black toe Air Jordan 1. But of course, that's just my opinion and just my thoughts. Like always, let me know yours down below. Now, as for a release date, this pair is set to debut on October 18th. And the retail price in men's sizing is $180. Grade school costs $140. Preschool is priced at $85, and toddler sizes will retail at $70. I know some people in the comments have been asking about an update on the black toe reimagined Air Jordan 1 High OG. So hopefully you guys enjoy this update, and let me know your thoughts down below. And that's going to do it for this video. Like always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you have a second and haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. As well, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. Speaking of new videos, I'll probably drop a short on Wednesday, and then either Thursday or Friday, I'm going to drop another big video unless something breaks that's really important before that, or I get told some new information. Now, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot of 2025 info that I need to go over, and I plan on doing so in the upcoming video, so be on the lookout for that. Now for this video, let me know what you liked or disliked down in the comment section below. As well, if you have any questions, make sure to leave that down below. Again, thanks for watching, stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.